Got to get that Buffalo in Denver. It's cold.
Out there too.
Where?
Oh no, out there on the court.
Oh.
Your last shot.
Oof, needed that.
Set that play up for us.
Well, I had got that shot probably 2 possessions before that, and LD told me to shoot it again. So it feels good when the best player on the team, you know they're gonna trap, but him just giving me confidence, I don't know, that means a lot.
What goes through your mind when you see that come up again? Obviously, him telling you to shoot it again, but what do you mentally think about when you're seeing that come to be and you realize that that's going to be the shot that you guys get?
I just got to step out there and shoot it with confidence. They was trapping Luka. They ended up putting a 5-man on me, so it was either going to be me or a swing, but they was stunting and they was living with me shooting, so I'm just happy we got the win.
Were you guys kind of anticipating that they would make that run after you guys went up by 10?
They're a great team. It's hard to play in here. So we know it's going to be a battle regardless. I'm just happy we stay together. It's tough when team get to going and they take the lead with a minute left, but we stay together.
How would you describe what it feels like to play the second night of a back-to-back in this altitude?
It didn't feel good, but don't nobody feel good right now. I feel like everybody got nicks and little pains, and you just got to fight through it.
Jason was saying that slowly you're kind of seeing this team come together a little bit. How do you feel about the way things have started to gel a little bit?
We guard. I feel like we guarding a lot better. Eventually guys gonna make shots. Tim on fire right now, but Reggie gonna catch fire. It's a long season, so we just gotta guard and and keep taking these open shots with confidence, because Luka balling, and then Luka always draw 2, so we just gotta do our job and kill the 4-on-3.
You mentioned Tammy. What do you think has fueled this last 2 weeks run for him? Is it just coming back from injury and getting his legs back underneath him, or have you sensed something up close?
Probably a little both. Just him mentally, him not playing last year obviously put that fuel in his back, but he playing great right now, and I'm just trying to feed off his energy. I finally got something to go in tonight too. So when you genuinely happy for somebody, it takes the pressure off you to make shots.
Hey. Thanks, Miguel.
Appreciate you. Back to my wings, baby.
Do you get any wings, or do you go take them?
No, I got mine, for sure.
Buffalo?
Buffalo and barbecue.
Dorian and Jason were both just in here talking about how these last 3 games, they've been kind of, since the team has kind of been turning a corner a little bit, or kind of finding that mojo. Can you point to anything specifically that might have helped spark that, or it helps when you notice that turnaround coming?
I don't know. I think every team needs to have a big game, I would say, to feel like they're getting some juice. And I think coming back home, playing against Golden State, I think after that game and winning and beating them at home, I think that kind of lit a fire under us and letting us know that we can compete on both ends of the floor. And I think we're just been riding that wave this whole entire time. So it's a trust factor in that as well, with a lot of guys, making sure they have each other's back out there on the defensive end. And on offensively, like I've been preaching before, when Luka's having to collapse the defense, bring 2 guys to him, we just got to make his job a lot easier and knock down shots.
Bill just said that seeing you play so well, he's genuinely happy for you, so it takes some pressure off him if he's not shooting super well. Is that like something you can tangibly feel, that when guys are happy for other guys, or when things are going well for somebody, that might be kind of a contagious effect like you have right now, and helping out guys that way? Yeah,
it feels great. I mean, it feels great. I've been playing with Do for the last 3.5, 4 years now, being with the team, and what he gives us defensively is something that you can't really say for a lot of guys, him and Reggie. So they prioritize that side of the ball a lot, and when they're open on the offensive end, they knock down their shots. So I'm glad that I'm able to take a lot of pressure off of them as well if they're not knocking down shots. But they need to continue to shoot. We trust them, whether they're open or not, to make the right play and go on from there.
That final minute, what goes through your mind when it goes from Bruce Brown to Doe to Jokic missing one to the free throws back and forth?
A whole lot of stuff goes on.
Is it PG in your mind?
Yeah, it's just I don't know what it is. I think it's just mainly us, just trying to scramble in that situation, trying to get the ball out of the best player's hands, collapse the defense, make them try to find other people that probably haven't been in that situation or not as comfortable. But I'm just thankful and happy that we were able to come out with a win. That's it. Oh my God, it's a light.
What goes through your mind in those last couple minutes, or the last couple seconds when foul, Jokic misses one, Tenney misses two, and it's just back and forth down the stretch?
Yeah, I think, again, one of the hardest things late game is getting the ball in. Timmy gets clean. The next hardest thing is passing it in. And I thought Spencer being able to, get the ball in was big. Timmy, we all believe, are going to make those free throws. One of the things that you think about is maybe you missed the second one. So there is no clean setup for them to let the ball bounce. And maybe the best shot they get is something at half court. And that's kind of what it worked out. I know Timmy was trying to make it, but it worked out. And I think, again, this season we've been involved in a lot of close games that we've come up on the other end of. And this is hopefully where the tide is turning, where we're going to be able to win some close games. Doe had a great look before. The trust between Luka and being able to know what shot we were going to get, Doe steps up and makes it. And that's just the trust with Luka and that group out there, and then also believing that Doe was going to make that shot. A lot of great things happened. It was a great game. Back-to-back to come, from Dallas last night. It's hard to win here, no matter back-to-back or you have a day off in between. This is not an easy place, and those guys in that locker room played hard and put themselves in a position to win tonight.
What did you most learn about the team tonight? You mentioned the altitude back-to-back, the clutch time, and this being a team that last time you faced them was one of those losses that Luka said he could regret.
Yeah, I think just the communication, we talked about it pregame with you guys too. The altitude is real, and guys played hard, put us in a position to win the first 6 minutes. They asked to come out. We got their teammates in, understanding those guys picked it up, and then our goal was just to try to win the first quarter, and then can we win the second quarter and just build from there. But the communication was high, the trust level was high. When you got tired, you came out, but once you got ready, you came back in, and so there was a lot of positives, some things that we can work on, but understand we gave up the lead, and no one panicked. We found a way to put ourselves to get the lead back, and then find a way to win on the road against a very talented team in Denver.
Coach, how satisfying can this be, these two wins?
They're all satisfying. Anytime you win in this league, it's hard to win in this league. So they're all satisfying. You sleep a little bit better, but there's 82 of them, and you're not going to go undefeated, but you get to learn about your team through this journey. And right now you're starting to see this team come together and believe. Again, making shots. Timmy was hot. He carried us there. Luka, again, with the double teams, made all the right plays, let his teammates make the decision. So there's a lot of good things that we can learn from. But the week gets harder. We go back home. We have another 9 o'clock start. And then we have another back-to-back of, Milwaukee, Chicago. So it doesn't get any easier. But we'll get some rest and get ready for Milwaukee.
You mentioned you said the guys coming together, things starting to come together. Is there a specific point that you think helped galvanize that, or when you started to really notice that?
Well, they have no choice. You got 82 games. So they're going to have to come together at some point. I'm just joking.
Why games 22 through 24?
Yeah, it's a marathon. People have to understand you don't win an award for the first 20. You get to learn about your team. You get to learn about each other. And then again, we're going to be judged publicly every night. And so that just comes with the territory. But internally, we truly believe we're going in the right direction. It's making a couple open shots here, getting a couple rebounds there, puts us in a different space in the sense of feeling good. But you got to play all 82. This is a different team than last year, and we're starting to come together. We talked about we've been healthy. We talked about you guys get a lot of questions about minutes. It's hard. So Twitter's a hell of a coach. And so but the big thing is that this is a talented group, defensively and offensively. I didn't mention, C. Wood there, playing through C. Wood there when we had the opportunity to, with that group with Luka out, he helped put us in a position to win this game too. So that can't go unnoticed, but a lot of positives. So we'll see what we got to get ready now. Cool.